Wendy Gibson-Viviani, individual comments. Is she available on Zoom? All right. Ms. Gibson?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. Good morning, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the committee, and thank you for the opportunity to present this testimony on this very important compassionate use bill. I did provide written testimony, and I'd like to stand on my testimony. It's mostly, it's comments because, and I submitted these comments on behalf of any terminally ill medical cannabis patients who are being denied access to their medicines. I'm a medical cannabis patient advocate. I'm a member of the Cannabis Nurses Network, which was a group that was instrumental in helping pass Ryan's Law in California. They initially ran into this same difficulties with, well, they passed the law in 2020, I believe, and Governor Newsom vetoed it because the healthcare facilities raised concerns similar to what we're hearing right now. So they went back to the drawing board and submitted the bill again in 2021. And this time one of the senators they asked the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services if they allowed Schedule I drugs on the private property and what they would do if it was happening. And Medicare and Medicaid regulations don't even address medical cannabis. They haven't even created policies and procedures because they never anticipated that they would have to try to prosecute anybody for doing that. We've got, history tells us that the chances of them being prosecuted or in any way is just not likely to happen at all. If you just look at what the trends are, there are hospitals that do allow it now. There are Mayo clinics in at least 2 states that allow patients to use it. There are hospitals in Washington, and so far not one healthcare facility has been threatened with being charged with a federal crime. None have received any threats of their funding being cut off because they allow a terminally ill patient to have cannabis on the property. So this bill in its current form is not going to do much. I suggest that either fix the bill and put it back into the language that mandates this. It says shall allow a patient to use their medicine in certain healthcare facilities rather than may, because it's not going to, nobody's going to be brave enough to invest in what it takes to make this happen. And I fear the patients are just going to be deprived of their medicines for forever.
Thank you, Ms. Gibson. We do have your testimony.
Or fix it. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other, we have Mark.